want to sort of spread the word and maybe join their own networks and make it an even bigger
Yeah, I think there's
organization?
a lot of really motivating young people who wants to
Yeah.
change a little bit
Agreed.
the way we are doing business.
Mm.
Um, Yeah,
Mm.
as you know, there is a lot of problems with the banking system or the way we do
Mm.
business. I was watching Erin Brockovich last
Oh
week,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
reminded me how hard it was at the beginning to make the companies recognize their faults and their mistakes
Mm.
while they were making business and polluting, for example.
Yeah.
So I think it's very, very important for young people to be socially and environmentally aware. And, you know, there is more and more people graduating from business schools. I think it's very good
Mm.
that now we are teaching ethics or other ways to the business. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. I think, yeah, I think so too, and I think it's a great start. And these are sort of the future leaders
Mm-hmm.
who, as you say, it's like I see the link between sort of this type of business, the evolution to sort of entrepreneurship, social entrepreneurship, with the evolution to more consciousness generally.
Mm-hmm.
And awareness. And so the more we become conscious of our responsibility in our lives and
Mm-hmm.
how that impacts on everyone else's life,
Totally.
then we can become more aware, and that is sort of spilling over, luckily, thankfully, into the business world.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
know.
I think you meet people like that every day, Len.
Mm-hmm.
People who have a hard time working at the job because there is uh, no real mean or real
Yeah.
positive value to what they're doing. I'm a lucky person. I'm really lucky I found this job and I'm able to live with my passion and I'm working on that every day.
Yeah.
But it's not the case for a lot of people, and I think you're helping them to realize that everything is not about money. It's
No.
not money is not the most important thing on earth,
No.
and we
No.
should obviously you need money to live, but
Mm.
there is other things to make you satisfied of yourself and keep you happy. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and I think wealth is a word, and we can be wealthy in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And in fact, we can have all the money in the world, but still not feel wealthy,
This is
still
true.
not feel rich,
Mm-hmm.
still not feel satisfied, happy,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want to call it. So yes, you're absolutely right, and I think there is a growing awareness of that.
And
And
I'm thankful for that. I thought.
hey, Celine, you're part of it. You're
I
part of
hope
creating.
to.
Yeah,
I
you
hope to.
are.
I'm
You
a
know?
tiny little bit, but I will try to gather people around my cause and define my values. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know what? You're passionate about it. You're young. You've got wow. There are no limits to what you can do. I'm sure of that. I saw it the first time we met, and I thought, wow, this
Thank
is
you, Ellen.
amazing. So certainly, So yes, and you mentioned earlier that you travelled a lot and you wanted to travel. So is that something that you still have a mind to do, or
Oh yes.
it's on your
Yes.
horizon?
I've been living in Canada for a couple of years, and that's what gave me the taste for traveling. Also, I've been to Peru, I've been to Australia, I've been living in Thailand also for 6 months, and I have friends all over the world from my studies, but also from my encounters. So
Mm.
this is something I really enjoy to do. I went to Lebanon also in May. I wanted to have a sense of how it was over there. I barely knew anything about the country, but I was like, why not Lebanon? Just near
Mm.
Syria. I couldn't go to
Yeah,
Syria, so
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
went to Lebanon. Yeah,
Wow.
and I
And
got
what
very
came out
lucky.
of that experience? What came out of that experience there for
A
you?
big shock. I don't know if you've ever been to Lebanon, but
No, I haven't.
no, it's a beautiful country, beautiful landscapes, and great people. I was quite impressed by the way all the people were living together in same cities or same regions, with all the cultural and religion beliefs differences. I thought it would be quite hard because there's a half in Lebanon, pretty much half of the population is Muslim, but diverse
Different
view
factions, yeah,
of
yeah,
Islam,
yeah.
yeah, and also Christian and Jews. And you can find in Beirut a church near a synagogue and near a mosque. So I was like, wow, all those people are living well together. Or sometimes it explodes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in the meantime, generally, they live perfectly well and they behave very well with within another.